Coach, what's it been like just recruiting the portal and trying to retain guys and this bowl prep? I guess it's starting to get a little more real now.
It is. Today was really the first time that I felt like we could focus on the bowl game fully. It's just chaos right now, and it is what it is. You know, it's us and 132 other college football teams are going through it, but it's a lot. It's trying to juggle it all, and because everything's important, you know what I mean? Like the bowl game is such an important game for us, for a program, and where we're going and where we're heading. But also you can't pass up these couple weeks that we have here in December, because really these 2 weeks, what you do in these 2 weeks, kind of it is what you're going to be in 2025. And so there's a huge importance on both fronts as far as getting ready for the bowl game and for trying to get the right pieces added to the room.
What have you seen from NC State on tape, and then the unknown with the new, play caller? At least?
Yeah, it's obviously been through that once this season already with the different DC calling it from what you are watching on tape. They just cause a lot of issues. There are not a lot of just favorable looks as you go through the tape. They do a really good job of just creating negative plays all over the field. Whether it's through pressure, through different coverages. They've done a good job, and they've been good there on defense for a long time. And so, it's a credit to Coach Dorn and those guys, and just and Coach Gibson, what they've established there. And so it's a huge challenge for us, and we've got to just find different ways to attack it, and find different ways to kind of put ourselves in a good position to go have success. But it's good players with a really unique and difficult scheme.
It's the last time we talked to you. Coach Aldridge came in. I think you're going to have some practices where you guys are going back and forth, both SEC guys. I mean, what has it been like kind of getting to know him?
He hit the ground running, and that's what you want. He understands the most important thing for him right now, obviously coming in and not knowing the scheme that's been going on here. He understands the most important thing for him is go find players and get players to fill holes on that side of the ball. And I don't think I've walked by him one time he hadn't been on the phone talking to somebody or texting somebody. So he's hit the ground running. He'll be a great addition to the staff, and he understands, the name of the game. Our players, they make us better coaches, and so the better players he can get, the better we'll be on defense next year.
What type of feedback have y'all gotten from the portal thus far, just with second-year offensive staff? Now y'all can kind of show what y'all have done on tape and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes a world of difference. Last year we were kind of trying to sell a dream and sell, this is what we want to be, this is who we think we can be. But having the ability to sit down and watch the tape and show people this is who we are, and this is who we want to be, and who we want to continue to be. And guys are excited. And when they sit down, they watch the tape. When they get here, they get in Greenville, they get around the university. It only helps. It only helps our cause, because when you can pair together, what we still think is a unique offensive scheme that guys want to play in. It's fun. And then you add in the university, the town of Greenville. It's a really easy sell.
I know you're down, obviously, a couple guys at receiver, but how have you been impressed with some of the next man up, guys that have been stepping up in practice?
Yeah, absolutely. And we've faced it throughout the year with whether it be injuries or whatnot. And so we got total faith in those guys. And whoever it is in this game, it'll be somebody that we least expect that'll step up and make a huge play in this game. But that's where just countless reps, whether it's been the last couple of weeks or all through the summer, all through fall camp and the season. But somebody in this game will step up. It'll be interesting to see who it is.
Obviously, you want to win them all, you still want to win the bowl game. But is there kind of a relief of pressure because you do know, hey, at the end of the day, it's not a conference game. You don't know, like you said, somebody's going to step up and make a play that maybe even the fans don't know. Are you more free-flowing in a bowl game?
A little bit. And, in this deal, it's, just with the change for them coordinator-wise, and I don't know what the heck we're going to see. And so, will it look like what it's looked on tape? Will it look different? I don't know. But that's why, we were able to have success. That's what happened at North Texas. Didn't really know when we get there. Went out and got something totally different. They're the first few drives and just adjusted to it. And that's what is the beauty of what we do is, you know, we keep it fairly simple. That way we can adjust to things and get to different things in a game. And so, you know, there's not going to be a ton of pressure. I know that. We're going to go in there and swing, and you can say a lot of things about us, but we never play scared. I promise that. And we're not going to play scared versus these guys. We're going to go do our stuff and try and execute at a high level.
Coach, when it comes to the portal, Blake has talked a little bit about the potential for free agency in college. Just wondering what your thoughts were on that.
Yeah, it's every coach that gets in front of a mic right now is saying it, and I'll echo those sentiments. It's a bad setup right now. It's a bad system. It doesn't. I don't know who it benefits. It doesn't benefit the players. It doesn't benefit our team. Any college team right now that's trying to prepare for a bowl game and they got teammates that are leaving right now. It's hard to imagine, you know, an NFL team getting ready for a first-round playoff game, and all of a sudden their starting Mike linebacker walks out the door and says, "Hey, I'm not playing in it." Like that's the reality of what we're looking at, and so it's an interesting deal, and you know, there's a lot of issues with it, and I hope at some point we can figure out some answers to figure out a better way to do it, because I remember it wasn't that long ago, 5-6 years ago. You know, bowl games were a huge deal, and they still are, but it's gotten different. It's just a different feel because, you know, the guys that you just spent the last year working out with, practicing all those things, now you look to your left and right and they're not there, and you're about to go play what you feel like is an important big football game. And so, you know, I don't have all the answers. I can tell you all the issues with it, but I don't have all the answers. But I know there's got to be some change that we can get some stability and put an importance back into these games, and trust me, there's importance in this one, but it's, you know, it's just like I said, it's just different.
As a Texas guy and first year at ECU, what have you learned about ECU, NC State, the history of it and the game and everything?
I know this. I know the Pirates don't like the Wolfpack. I know that much. So it's anywhere. It don't matter what state you're in. It's a in-state rivalry, and it doesn't matter. They play in the ACC, we play in the American. It don't matter. They're an hour and a half down the road, and so it becomes a rivalry because you got so many guys on both teams that probably played each other in high school. They're North Carolina kids that played against each other growing up, and you know, we probably got some guys on our team that, you know, wanted to go to NC State out of high school and didn't have that opportunity, and they came here, and vice versa. So you know, anytime you're that close in proximity with somebody, there's going to be a natural rivalry. And so, you know, I'm excited to play in it. Just the buzz around town as soon as it got announced, just being around people at different events and hearing people talk, it's an important game for our fan base and for Pirate Nation, and we understand that. And shoot, I'm excited. I've told our guys, like, you don't get many opportunities like this. We got to go take advantage of it.
Anything else? Thank you, Coach.
I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.